have room in the OSS Summer 3v3 2019. Only 4 teams have signed up. 4 slots are left. Get your team assembled and let's have a good time come June 22nd, 2019. Let's make it happen, guys. You want to be cast? No questions asked? No problem. Click the link, comment on this video, say something nice, and you will get 1 free cast. It doesn't matter if it's FFA, 1v1, 2v2, whatever. It will be cast, so do it! Welcome to the video, and this is a cast because someone commented and said something nice on one of my band's YouTube videos. Thank you so much, sender. I appreciate it. And Guy, I'm waiting on you to send me your replay so you could be cast. Heck, why don't you comment another one of my videos so you can get 2? Why not? So anyhow, it is a 1v1 if you haven't noticed. And the map is the iconic open palm. So let's see who the players are and what they are doing. We got Maksing spawning in as the white UEF commander, dropping down Eco, and then going into a research station and a double land factory opener. That is an interesting build. And let's see who his opponent is. We got someone doing a more conventional build. We got rainbows and unicorns spawning in as the blue UEF commander, dropping down a air factory and a land factory after Eco. Let's see how this happens. I bet you Rainbows and Unicorns is going to assist that air factory. Let's make a bet. And oh, she doesn't. She actually goes to move up to make this mass extractor. Well, looks like I lost that bet, guys. Hopefully, I didn't lose too much. I probably didn't, because I didn't actually say how much to bet. I think that is funny. But anyhow, who wants to make a bet? She uses that wasp to scout. Oh, I redeemed myself. All right, here it goes. She is scouting. She is going to see all the things. And Maksing doesn't have a radar yet. Doesn't know what his opponent is doing. Well, actually, he knows what Rainbows and Unicorns is doing. She has at least 1 air. But she went 1 air, 2 land, and Maksing went 2 land, 1 research station. So the research advantage definitely goes to Maksing. However, the overall advantage goes to Rainbows and Unicorns for now. Now, she already has 2 bombers hot off the presses. Let's see if she uses it to take out some engineers. However, there's not a whole lot for her to attack because Maksing is not expanding. But Rainbows and Unicorns is expanding. She can't afford to do so just yet because she has, well, 3 factories and is producing pea shields. Definitely need to get that energy on point with a pea shield spam because I believe they are expensive. Probably need at least 4 or 5 energy generators. Maybe I'm wrong. She should at least have 3 energy generators, 4 plus 1 more. So I think 5 is not unreasonable for a pea shield spam. But Maksing is now getting the air factory. So he is ahead on the land game and on the research game, but is behind in the air game. And he doesn't have quite as many pea shields as Rainbows and Unicorns just yet. However, he has way more tanks, and that's kind of scary. But pea shields and MMLs take out one of Maksing's mass extractors, and that puts him quite a bit behind in mass. As you can see, Rainbows and Unicorns is a little bit ahead by at least 4 mass extractors. Oh! Make that 5. And is that going to be a dead... oh, that's 1 dead radar. And that is not fun when that happens to you. Maksing really needs to get... Why doesn't he have demolishers? Demolishers, and he really... Why don't these factories have TML? He could really use some more MMLs. He actually could use at least 1 MML. But he has more tanks, so the damage of from the P shields, he could do enough damage to drop those P shields. Luckily for him. However, he has nothing to stop these air units. Well, he's got a couple fighters, but they're getting riggedy wrecked by the fighters of Rainbows and Unicorns. She's just outproducing him in the air, no doubt. And a couple of anarchists, some anti-air units. People don't usually use mobile anti-air just because it's not very powerful, not all that great. However, maybe in this situation it's pretty good. So let's see how many energy generators is Rainbows and Unicorns. Yeah, let's see, that is 3 there and 1 there. 4, like I said, I think 5 is, oh, there it is, the 5th one. I think that is the magic number for an early P-Shield spam. She's getting a 6th one. Yeah, definitely behind on energy. It's just as I thought. Because if you're running 3 factories and trying to expand, so remember this rule of thumb, everyone. 1 P-Gen per factory in Supreme Commander 2. And if you want to expand with these, get a, repairing Rainbows and Unicorns ACU definitely needed. But remember that, guys. Oh, she is spamming some energy generators. Something else. It must be behind on energy for sure. Might be thinking to get some experimentals later because, like, as you guys know, experimentals are very energy expensive, as well as mass expensive, but really energy expensive. So you gotta spam a bunch of energy generators to make that happen. I wish Maksing had some mobile missile launchers in his group of units, but he does not. That is going to be quite a mistake because look here, we got a point defense right here. But as I was saying, remember this, guys, 1 energy generator per factory and +1 to expand on, right? So if you're going P-Shields, make that at least 1 extra energy generator. And if you need more because you're pumping out a whole lot of P-Shields, we'll gauge that appropriately and figure that out. So let's speed this up just a tad bit. But as you can see, we got a point defense. Look at all that damage because mobile missile launchers and I think tactical missiles, tactical missiles and mobile missile launchers does add up against the P-Shields. Maksing is not doing what he needs to do to break P-Shields effectively. He needs, look at that. Look at that. Look how fast it just pops P-Shield bubbles. Bombers going off, trying to take out that mass extractor. Not quite the critical mass to 1 pass these yet. But just for you at home, guys, know that you need MMLs to drop P-Shields. Any shield. MMLs do a darn good job at that. And you also, if you need be, get some demolishers too. That helps a little bit, but not as much as MMLs will. But again, demos, they feel good. You know, at a certain point, you can just stop making tanks and demo all day long. Because at a certain point, if you get a huge ball of Brackman or demolishers, your enemy can't really out-dodge them. But that's real late game thing. You know, read the battlefield, know what you need, because, well, you might need tanks, so use tanks. You might need MMLs, use MMLs. You know, I mean, so on and so forth. Just read the battlefield. Watch Alpha Hex's his latest music video. His latest video, that really helps you get in the mindset of reading the battlefield and knowing what you need. And Maksing's research advantage really helped him out here. He's got a fat boy coming off the press. It's more than halfway done. And Rainbows and Unicorns is putting 1 down too. I'm going to speed this up because I think they're just going to sit there, expand, and look at each other for a little while. Oh, Maksing is pushing out. All right. So let's see what happens. So we got a bunch of, we got a fat boy trying to go at it. I like the demolishers standing by right there for any silly unit trying to get through this bottleneck. That would be not good for any group of units trying to get through with that many demos. And we got a fat boy in the field. Forget about it. And Maksing doing the smart thing, putting down a nice little anti-air tower and then expanding. This is a pretty well covered area. And he's got an Air Force. So this is good for Maxing. Really overreacted with, well, not overreacted with the air factories. He wants to win air. Not a bad move. And now he is expanding it back because he could confidently do so because he has an Air Force. And he's got 3 air factories which could do some damage. Probably bottlenecking on power. Definitely want to have more power if you're doing P-Shields and Fat Boys. Ooh, did I catch an idle NG? There's a joke on the Discord channel that I like to point out idle NGs, and my goodness, is it not true? Look at all those engineers by Rainbows and Unicorns. Wow, and oh, shield generators. Now, that's going to be a good fallback point for Rainbows and Unicorns because Maxing doesn't have that. He doesn't have a fallback point. Now, look at this. Maxing is trying to take the mass extractor advantage. Why is he turning away from this? He should clear this out. He has the advantage and the ability to do so. What is Maxing doing? Why? Take out this mass. And Fat Boys do practically nothing against P-Shields. You can just see them tickling each other. Fat Boys are good at taking out expansions at this point, and Maxing is missing out on a major free expansion kill. What is he doing? 2 mass extractors when he could have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 if he really pushes. And we could see that Rainbows and Unicorns is ahead in the research game. 1, 2, 3. Is that only 3 research stations? I think that's 3. So 3 research stations to Maxing's 1. So 1 research station is not going to cut it at this point because Rainbows has read the battlefield, noticed that Maxing is not pushing, and has put down 3 research stations. And look at this. Do not, why? Oh no, Maxing! Why would you put all your air units there and turn your back on the enemy air units? Oh my goodness. That could have been a misclick. Who knows what may have happened. You know, things like that have happened to me in this game that I have accidentally put my air in a really bad position. So we can't blame him. Things do happen, but let's see how he recovers from that. And air right now, it really doesn't matter that much because, well, bombers aren't getting through these shields, and there's enough anti-air here to make sure those bombers don't do much. And this is what Maxing should have done a few minutes ago. And now Rainbows and Unicorns is responding. Definitely want to group up those P-shields so that they protect the units. Now Rainbows and Unicorns expanding over here. Lost her expansion, but is saying, meh, I'll just make more. No big. Okay. Not a bad thing to do. 2 air units dropping their payload on these mass extractors. See, guys, bombers do a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot against P-Shield. Seriously, guys, this is not going to do enough. Oh, there's 3 air factories for Rainbows and Unicorns, too. My goodness, look at how that Wasp response. They just wiped out those air units. Oh, my goodness. Not enough Wasps for Maxing to really do anything. And are those bombers going after Fat Boys? Probably would be a good target. Or better yet, go after these mass extractors and back. That would probably be the best, absolute best target. And this mass extractor is getting slowly killed. I mean, goodness, Maxing. Could you afford that 3rd bomber? Might as well send in the 3rd bomber and take that out. You got more bombers. Just take this out. Just stop it. Because eventually Rainbows and Unicorns is going to get tired of it. And look, there she's tired of it. She's saying, all right, you had your fun. Time to die. And there they go. They're dead. Could have done a little bit more. Oh, she just let one live. Oh, never mind. Just kidding. It's gone. What is this? A nuke silo. Rainbows and unicorns. You are nasty. That is going to be absolutely messed up. I was hoping to see some jacks, but this is not, there's nothing that Maxing could do right here. Maxing is not going to break this. They are so many shields. You're going to need more fat boys than that. But yes, Maxing, that's smart. Take out the expansions. That is what Maxing should be doing with that fat boy. And figuring out how to end this match. That Idle NG got murdered like he should. Idle NGs deserve to die. Of course, I am kidding. But it looks like Maxing is ahead in the mass game for the first time in this match. So things are looking up for Maxing if he could get an anti-nuke. Does he have an anti-nuke? I'm not seeing an anti-nuke. How far is that nuke? It's about halfway done. That is going to be one bad McNasty. Hold the fries. It's going to really rain hell on Maxing's parade. Look, guys, Peace Shields. This is a bad matchup for Fat Boys. They just don't have. Oh, see, these guys got moved from the ball, so you definitely want to keep the Peace Shields closer together, like this. This is a really strong position. See, the shields don't go down. This is a really bad matchup for Fat Boys. Fat Boys have a hard time taking out shields. It just isn't a great thing for them. I mean, one or two shields, yeah, they could do it. They could do it, a bunch of Fat Boys. But seriously, when they get this many Peace Shields, oh, and here it is. This, I think, is the game ender. Where is it going? Maxing is just building a research station. He's not even bothering. It's going to land on his head up just about, taking his health down in the yellow, and I think he control Ks, and boom, down Maxing goes. So well played there, Maxing, and well played, Rainbows and Unicorns. So there are some micro mistakes. That happens. It's okay. But do know that Peace Shields are incredibly strong. You guys may think, oh no, they don't do much damage. But if you get enough Peace Shields, Fat Boys can't even break them down. So just to let you guys know that you're going to need some more firepower than just Fat Boys. You're going to need something like, I don't know, maybe a jackhammer that might help. Mobile missile launchers, definitely think about that. Because Fat Boys they're okay. They're really good for taking out expansions, as you know. You could see how far they could shoot, and they could take out undefended structures just like that, and that was the way to do it. But to assail structures like this really strong position here, that a bunch of Fat Boys probably aren't going to have an easy time with that, especially with Fat Boys shooting back at them. So we got the shield generator and the Peace Shields backing each other up. And not to mention, we have the shields from factories. Guys, we know that UEF shields go down, like they go down in a group, but Peace Shields, I don't know if that's completely true. They go down in a group, but they come back super, super fast. So, and remember, UEF shields are some of the toughest. They have probably the most HP out of the shields. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Comment down below. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that is the case. But they don't stack quite as well as the other races. But my goodness, Peace Shields, very, very strong. So Rainbows and Unicorns, thank you for commenting one of my band's music videos. I appreciate it. You are great. And thank you so much for sending in this replay for us to enjoy. You are awesome. Maxing, you are awesome as well. And anybody who is going to comment one of my band YouTube videos, you are amazing as well. So I think I'm going to end this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite because it helps me out, and send your good replays to stealspeaks@gmail.com. Of course, especially after you comment my band's music video, click the link down below to do so. So comment this video, say something nice. Everybody likes that. I have a Patreon page if you want to support this channel. If you like what I do, you know what I mean. And if a subscription isn't your thing, buy one of my band's songs. That is another way to help support me. So I think I'm going to completely end this video. Share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.